She comes, okay? Or when the waiter comes, the waitress, and then we'll order our food, okay? Mom, ready? Yep, I'm just finding what I want. Look it.
Yep. All right, so here we go.
I hope they have juice here.
I hope they have juice here too.
Hi, guys.
Oh, that's all I have to choose from, huh? Is that pasta?
There's pasta and there's seafood and...
Oh, I see.
7:15.
Hey, Pierce. Hello, Costa Mom. We are at Tutto Italia right now. Hello, Octavia. What are you getting, Stephanie? Gnocchi sardines. Hey, did you see how much it was to add meatballs? Hi, how you doing? Chicken or whatever to the fettuccine? It's an extra $11.
Wow. Are you okay?
So that's some water, okay?
Oh, that was fantastic.
Great.
No.
I think we're ready.
No, I know what I want. You guys all set? Go ahead. And what do you want to eat?
I like to eat chicken tenders and fries, please.
We don't have fries, I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Okay.
The gnocchi,
And I would like the fettuccine with chicken.
All right. Anything else?
Alright,
An appetizer, something to drink?
I'm all set.
No, I think that's about it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please wait a second.
Hello. I think we're on a little early, but that's okay. So, welcome in, everybody. We are at Tutto Italia. We are in the restaurant side. So, we have eaten in the wine cellar side before, across the way. Same menu, it's just a little smaller. So,
But we're actually in the big part now. So
yeah, we're actually in the big part now. Stephanie and I have eaten in the big part before, so.
I ate the big part? You did.
You did eat in the big part. Yep, you were really little. Figment may be working today. I don't know. We are going to eat dinner here. And then once we are out, once we are out of here, it will probably be about 8 o'clock. We are going to try to find somewhere between America and where the entrance to World Showcase is, to try to like post up to get you guys like a head-on view. Yeah. So we're gonna try to get you like a really good view of Harmonious tonight. Hopefully unobstructed. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but we're gonna try. First beer of the night. It's Golden from the UK. Grabbed it on the way by. On the way to Italy to have dinner. So salute. I don't know if Figment's working today. I have not seen yet. So, as an update, after we stopped the stream in Hollywood Studios, we we got a few more drinks back at the Tune In Lounge. Hey, Carla. And I drank like 4 electric lemonades in about 30 minutes. They were so good. And now we have enough glowing little ice cubes to make like an igloo. So went back to the resort. We relaxed for about 30, 40 minutes, and then we're here. So, RMJ, that is a very good plan. You will not go wrong. So, actually, depending upon how long you're here, I believe the Flower and Garden Festival starts around March 2nd. Was that the date, Stephanie? Or the 4th. Sometime within the first few days of March. If you're here at Epcot, all of those food booths that we were walking around and we've gone into on Monday, they will reopen, slightly different menus, and they'll be here for the Flower and Garden Festival, which is fantastic. Stephanie and I have been to Flower and Garden how many times now? 4 or 5. We've hit that one a lot. So, and that is, I'm trying to think. It starts early March and goes through like late April, give or take, like the very end of April. So, and you'll find all kinds of crazy good food. So I hope you enjoy it. That's awesome. Hey, and thanks for being here. It's a new name I don't recognize, so welcome into the chat. Thanks for being part of the stream. How many drinks at baseline? I had a flight, and I grabbed. I walked out of there with 2 like 20 or 22 ounce beers, and I drank one of them on the way to Mickey and Minnie's, and then Stephanie had the bright idea, since we couldn't bring them on the ride with us, obviously. She had an empty water bottle, and I drank a little off the top. She drank a little, and then poured the rest into the water bottle, and we went in the line, and I don't know, like halfway through the line, I got thirsty, so I just killed it. That's all right, Pierce, man. People go to work. It's a good deal. You can always go back, rewatch. Not a problem. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you guys have hit the like button on the way in. Share the stream out. So all your social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, whatever you got, Snapchat, it's all good. Share it out. Invite your friends in. Tell them to come hang. We should be here through Harmonious. So hopefully we'll get our meal fairly quick. And we're going to eat. And I am going to go find a pretty good spot to watch the fireworks from. That's my plan. So, hey, Ian. How you doing? Ooh, that looks really good. Can I show them this? So, Stephanie, what is that? Is that a coffee? No, what is that?
An espresso martini.
Espresso martini. So here is what the producer ordered just now. Let's see. And that piece of work right there is an espresso martini. So it looks like they got like little espresso beans in the top. Looks really, really good. So we will wait for her analysis. Oh, Carla loves those. Ian, we are eating at Tudor Italia. So the restaurant in Italy in Epcot. Fancy. Yeah, high society over there on that side of the table. Me, stuck with beer. know what's going on behind me. Hello, Emily. Welcome in. I don't know what they're doing back there. It sounds like fun though. Stella, what did you order?
I ordered.
Oh, so Stella got the chicken tenders here. I got fettuccine with Alfredo sauce and grilled chicken. And Stephanie, what did you order? And Stephanie got the New Yorkie. And New Yorkie's kind of like, how would you describe that?
Potato dumpling.
A potato dumpling. That's a good descriptor. So I was going to say it's almost like a tater tot, but I knew that wasn't right. It's like, it's small. It's real tiny. It's like potato-filled like pasta. Do they deep fry that? They bake it, right? They bake it or do they boil it?
No, it's like mashed potato in fresh pasta, and then they just cook the pasta.
How do they cook it? Do they boil it? Do you know, or do they bake it?
Boil it like pasta.
They boil it like pasta. Yep. So.
Yep. Thank you.
And here it is. Very quick service. Awesome. Thank you very much. Ooh, we got some warm, fresh bread at the same time.
You like the bread, right, Mom?
All right. So let's take a look at everybody's plate before they really get into it. So let's see here.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So here we go. So that is the New Yorkie. Again, it is a pasta filled with potato. What's in the center, Stephanie? What is that? It's like a cheese?
Parmesan cheese.
They're offering Parmesan cheese. Nope, we are all set. Thank you. Bon appetit. So, grilled chicken with fettuccine Alfredo. And then over there is the chicken tenders with green beans. And this is the last, which I'm going to take, of our biscuit, our bread. Ooh, which is very warm and hot. So this looks very delicious. All right, so hey Nicholas, welcome in. What's happening? They did not leave us, which I find odd. They didn't leave us any like dipping oil for the bread. Is that like a thing or I don't know. Oh, but the warm bread is so good. Stella's meal looks the best to you. Italian table service in Epcot. Forgot the name. Tutto Italia. That's where we're at. That is the table service here. So Oswald says, yum, my lean cuisine doesn't look so good. Right? I would agree. Mine back home would not look as good either. Oh. Hi, Mom. Guess who's here?
Hello.
Hello. Do you want to say hi?
Hey, hello.
Hold on. All right. Let's see. Say hi to Hello. You having a good time? What'd you do today at Hollywood Studios?
We ride a couple rides.
You went on a couple rides. What rides did you go on?
I forgot one.
Mickey.
Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Yeah, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And what else? What else? What other ride did we do? Toy Story Mania. And then what else? What else did we do? What'd you do? Yes, we built a lightsaber. And then we will travel home tomorrow, right? So you'll see her soon. All right, say bye to her.
Bye-bye.
No, in the camera, not to me.
Bye-bye.
And there's Stephanie. So let me turn the camera around real quick. Been a lot of front flips and back flips. So there we go. Yeah, it's been a good time, Ma. It's been a good time. Yes, that is Mom Urban. That is Mom Urban. So here we go. Here's the chicken. So I'm gonna try chicken first. Have a little sauce on it, a little of the Alfredo. It's kind of plain. It's grilled. It has a nice grill mark. So let's see. Mmm. Wow. Mmm. That chicken is absolutely spectacular. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So good. Now we're going to try a little bit of the pasta. It's creamy. Actually, it's like the cream is, so like the Alfredo is like thin. It's not very heavy. She is not yet, but she's bought several other things, so she's more than made up for that, Pierce. So there's good flavor in the Alfredo. It's not heavy. It's not really thick. But the Alfredo flavor like pops. And they put just enough on it so it's not like a sloppy mess. It's really good. Highly recommend you come to Tudo Italia to try out their fettuccine Alfredo. The unfortunate part is the dish itself is like $24, but if you want to add like chicken, shrimp, or what was the other thing? Was it beef? It was chicken, shrimp, or something else. It was like an extra $11. So pay a little bit more, but the meal's like that much better. I did not hide the wallet. Ooh, dress warm when we get back, huh, Ma? All right. Make sure we keep those sweatshirts handy that we left in. So we, when we left home, it was a a balmy 20 degrees. And 19 hours later, it was literally a balmy 60 when we got here. So we're good. Thank you. Now I'm going to assume that the chicken tenders are A-OK because the little influencer is absolutely annihilating them. It's you and Swamp People in the background. Wow. So I rate enough to get like Swamp People Discovery Channel. Like, I like it. I'll take that all day long. Ooh, RMJ, it's 32 degrees. We have a few of the people that watch, a couple of my friends, they live in New York, and they're like, man, it is like bitter cold up there. Same thing, it's like, 28, 30 degrees. They're getting ready for snow, so. History Channel. That chicken is so good. You could almost make a meal just out of this grilled chicken alone. They give you a decent sized portion to boot, so I know like the camera may not do it a lot of justice, but there's a lot on the plate. Oh, I bet. I rolled over in the in the room at the resort. I rolled over something stupid like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I usually try to fall asleep with some sort of news broadcast going, only because every now and then the little influencer will come in, and we don't want to sit up watching something on like Adult Swim all night, so I'll put on the news, and it was like, I don't know, somewhere between 2:30 and 4 in the morning, and it was like that's all the coverage was. Oh, John V, 32 in Long Island. All right, that's gold, man. Oh, so Char Nicholas. He's one of my former students. Does he work down here? Wouldn't that be something funny if your brother was working right now and he was here at Disney and he's the one that made my food? That would be incredible. Oh, but your brother is a cook, though. Okay, cool. You should have him make you this sometime. It's a really good meal. It's, when I get pasta, Alfredo's like my go-to. So if I can always get Alfredo, I will. I don't know. Outside of that, like marinara sauce for me, it's it's really hit or miss. So typically I stay away from it. It's like sometimes it's too sweet. Other times it's like really bitter. So meatballs. The other thing was meatballs. Oh yeah, you're right. The other thing was meatballs. And like I said, it's an extra $11, so it's literally 50% increase in the meal cost. But if that's what you're looking for, at least chicken-wise, it's definitely worth it. That chicken's so good. Purple Queen, what is happening? Welcome in tonight. Welcome in. Nice to see everybody here. If you have not done already, I would ask that you kindly hit the like button. If you can, share the stream out right now. Very shortly, we're going to try posting up to watch Harmonious. So this is our last night here, so this is it. We get what we get. No matter where we are, we're going to watch this show. Hey, Duke Mom. Hello, Octavia. And if you are new here, say hi in the chat. We have a great chat community here. Everybody's really super nice. They'll welcome you in. Become part of the group. Oh, your brother's younger than you. Ian, I am very happy that you guys have come along. Hello, Jeeper Jay. There's my brother. What's up, Jay? Thanks for checking in on me. Getting ready for some snow tomorrow, I hear. You know, it's funny. When I talked with Stephanie about doing this, how long ago was it now? Months ago, right? Like July, whatever. We had the opportunity to just stream. And there was no intent. And I said, boy, you know, maybe we'll talk about like beer making, which I do. We'll talk about real estate, which is a side job for me. Firefighting, which I've been a on-call firefighter for a long time. I said, you know, maybe we'll talk about a little bit of Disney. And I feel like since then, since the first time I actually streamed, which was down here, we've just been kind of doing a whole bunch of really cool stuff. So if you are new to what the channel is and you're new to here, you know, hopefully you guys will stick around and you'll come on our adventures with us, which a lot of them are up around the New England area. So, you know, we get down here to Disney World a couple of times a year. We're very fortunate in that way. But the rest of the year, you know, if you keep tabs on the channel, I try to do like a craft beer review / just kind of hang out stream on Thursdays called Tin Can Thursdays. And typically on Tuesdays, when it's football season, we do fantasy football. But outside of that, when I get home, we're going to try to start doing just general sports. We'll cover like basketball, hockey, baseball's coming around once they're out of the lockout. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that and, you know, come hang out with us on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then obviously whenever we go somewhere, it could be Yankee Candle to see Santa. It could be a zoo. It could be the Big E Fair. You know, all things which we've done. We've done a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, so on Thursdays, when I can get out to a brewery and try some of their beers, I am 100% trying to do that every week. That is the plan. And we have been to a couple of breweries locally. Where have we been, Stephanie? So we've been to Berkeley Beer, right? What was the place in Easton we went to? Shoveltown. Been up to Shoveltown. We were out to Walt and Max, which is like a beer mac and cheese place out in North Mass. So Ian, that's okay, man. That's all right. That's awesome, actually. It makes for a really good conversation. So we don't have to agree, but it's really good debate. I think having different opinions on stuff is really good, you know, because it really kind of gives you a full picture on what the other person is like thinking and maybe how more people like that person think. So yeah, let's do it, man. That's okay. Oh, you love Bayside? You go there often? That's cool. Yes, the importance of having the notification bell on. Home brewing streams may come. Yep, so I was going to try to do some in fall, and they didn't work out with me transitioning from teaching to my new job. But now that I'm kind of over that hurdle a few months, I'm going to try to kind of get into that. We'll see if it happens. Maybe not the end of the winter, but early spring when it's still kind of cool out and yet it's still warm enough to brew. So Judy C, what's happening? Welcome in. Thanks, Judy. I appreciate that. We've been having a ton of fun out here this week. No, Pierce, you're right, man. You're right. Things just did not work out. Which is weird. So it's kind of like You know what's funny is like streaming's kind of like TV in a way. You know, where you try to come up with a schedule, but if something doesn't work out, you know, they typically do whatever they can to schedule whatever's supposed to be on TV. With streaming, it's not so much that way, you know, because you're really, I mean, unless you're on one of those top like 1.5% shows where they are all produced, I mean, you're beholden to people's lives essentially. So don't be sorry. Yep. So good. Pierce, I bet it is. That's a cycle that never stops. Pierce is our resident news producer.
I'm sorry? Yeah, very good. Thank you. Yep.
Oh man, I'm full. I cannot eat anymore. I tried the best I could. How was your gnocchi? It's good? Awesome. I don't know where Coach is currently. Last I knew, he was getting ready for a snow. He's getting like a foot of snow, so he's trying to get like his plow all hooked up and put on his new truck he bought and stuff like that. So he said he'd try to stop in a little bit, so we'll see if he shows up. I think the Florida crew's in on call tonight. All right. We are having dinner at Tutto Italia in Italy at Epcot. So, nope. And then when we leave here, we're gonna try to find a spot to just kind of like hunker down in and watch Harmonious for the last and final time this week. Yeah, it's a great place. We've eaten here a few times, so. Stephanie and I, we've eaten over here in the restaurant, but we've also eaten next door in the wine cellar. Same menu. The wine cellar is, what would you call it? A little more like intimate, a little more personal because it's a little smaller, not as many people around. So it's a little more like personalized. And a great drunk, yes. We are very full right now. I'm looking at that last couple of gulps of beer and I'm like, oh man, hope I can finish it. That pasta was excellent. The chicken was phenomenal on that meal. So I had just for those of you that may be coming in late, at Tutto Italia, I had the fettuccine with grilled chicken. Stephanie had the gnocchi with, is it a cheese in the middle? What is that?
I don't know, I didn't.
So she didn't really dip into it. It's kind of like a cheese. And then the influencer had some chicken tenders with green beans. And you can see that if you rewind back just a little bit. It's adult time. Yes, it is adult time. It is adult time. So our plan for tonight is obviously to watch Harmonious. Tomorrow, though, you know, we're gonna get up. We're gonna probably sleep in a little bit, try to get a good night's rest. It's a long drive home. It took us about 19 and a half, 20 hours to get down here, and that was with delays and gas or whatever. So we're assuming it's going to take at least that to get back. We're probably going to have to stop somewhere tomorrow night, given that somewhere along the mid-Atlantic to the northeast, we're probably going to run into snow, which when you're talking 8 inches to a foot, pretty much where we're driving, it's probably going to slow us down. So we'll probably stop, you know, whenever I get tired, and then we'll pick it up and finish the drive Saturday. But we will, at some point tomorrow, put you guys back in the holder, flip the camera on, and talk to you for a little bit as we drive down the highway and we get back towards home. What are you going to watch? Oh, Jay, we're going to watch Harmonious. So Harmonious is the new nighttime show here at Epcot. So at 9 o'clock, they basically turn off all the lights, and they have a big fireworks display with, they have like water curtains and water sprayers and laser lights and video stuff. It's really kind of cool. Oh, Judy, you'll be down here in a week? Awesome. Any suggestions? So, suggestions, Stephanie, for somebody that's coming in like a week. So the crowds may be a little lower, which will help. Make sure if you want one of those paid lightning links, so above and beyond the $15 per day per person for the Genie Plus, there are 2 rides in every park that you can choose from. You only get 2 of those rides per day, no matter what parks they are. You can pick 2 in the same park. You can pick 2 in different, like 1 in one park, 1 in another if you're park hopping. Make sure you're up at about 10 minutes to 7, because at 7 o'clock, when I tell you they all go for the day in about a minute or 2, it is all that and then some. So you're talking Rise of the Resistance, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
You can tap on Soda Chip.
Oh, thanks. Hang on 1 second, everybody. Thank you.
Alright, this is the last one, please.
Just paying the bill. Yeah, so, yeah, it's like a light show, Jay, yep. I would say that you need to, you need to do that if you want to get on rides. Expect, for those rides you don't have a lightning link for, so out of those 2, in any park.
You need a receipt?
No, that's okay.
All right. So we all set.
Thank you. So outside of those 2 per day, so in each park, in Hollywood Studios, it is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, Rise of the Resistance. In Animal Kingdom, it is the Flight of Passage and Expedition Everest, which may be closed when you come down. It's currently closed. It's supposed to reopen sometime in March, and I can't remember the exact date. In the Magic Kingdom, it is Space Mountain and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And over here in Epcot, It is Remy's, so the Ratatouille ride, and Frozen. So you can pick any of those two per day. Make sure if you are trying to pick one from the park you're at and one from a different park, you use the tip of the day at 7 a.m. You can change parks at the top. You'll see it. Pick your fast passes and go. Outside of those two paid ones, you can choose one lightning lane, which is free, right? It's a free, non-extra pay. Comes with the Genie Plus, the $15 per day per person. It comes with that. And it's a majority of the rides in each park. And experiences, shows, and all that stuff. You can pick one of those at a time. And you have to use that unless it is beyond 2 hours from park opening. So, for example, if Epcot opens at 9, you could pick, say, one of the lightning lanes that's included with the Genie for, say, 10 o'clock. You cannot make another one until 12. Let's say you chose a lightning lane, though, at 1 o'clock. The park opens at 9 or 10. At noontime, you can make yet another one on top of that, even though you haven't used the first. So you kind of got to, understand and kind of wrap your head around the way it works, because it's just different enough to maybe trip you up if you understand the old fast pass system. Rope drop. So, and I'm not talking about the channel Rope Drop, which go over and check it out, but be at Rope Drop. So, a perfect example for us is we got into the Magic Kingdom on, Monday, Tuesday, on Wednesday, yesterday, right? So we hit Rope Drop. We left our resort, Shades of Green, at about 7:30 in the morning. We got over to the Magic Kingdom at just about 8. At 8:30, they let all the resort guests in. We went to the cattle call. They dropped the ropes at 8:30, and everybody runs for a ride, right? Well, for us, a majority of people are running to Seven Dwarfs, or they're going like Buzz Lightyear or whatever. So we lightning lane, the free lightning lane, Buzz Lightyear for $9.20. So from 8:30 to 9:20, we rode the Barnstormer, the Teacups, Dumbo. We then swung down. We did the Carousel Progress. We got out of there. We did Buzz Lightyear. And then from Buzz Lightyear, we went back up and hit the Tomorrowland Speedway. So we had all those rides done by like 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. I am, Jay. So the show starts at 9. The ladies have gone to the restroom, so when they get back, we are probably going to, at least for me, I am probably going to pack up and go try to find a spot for us to have a really good angle. So that's what we're doing, but the show starts at 9. So if you're gonna like wander away for a little bit, I would say come back in at about 8:55, just to make sure you're kind of ready for it. Oh, Duke Mom, really? Until May? That stinks. Yeah, Judy, go early for sure. When are we all heading back here? So typically we come back in August for sure, because of the school schedule. It's easier for us up north to come during when school's out. Every now and then, if the price is right and we can make it work, we'll come back in April also. And then on the rare occasion, we'll come back in December. So I would say we will definitely be back in August. If I can get another trip in before then, I will. So, it's for those of you that are wondering about the lightning lane, Oh, you mean, I'm sorry, Michael. Back to Massachusetts. We'll be heading back tomorrow. Yes, Judy, go early to the MK. And I would say if you want our path, rewatch the stream. But basically, it's like Teacups, Barnstormer, Dumbo can all be done in, what do you say, Stephanie, about a half hour, 45 minutes? Because typically at Rope Drop, the wait's very little. You can Lightning Lane, probably Buzz Lightyear for around 9 o'clock, 9:15. You can go hit in that time Carousel Progress, hop off, walk 30 yards into Buzz Lightyear, get off of there, head back up to the Tomorrowland Speedway, and now you've done pretty much all of Tomorrowland in New Fantasyland in about an hour and a half. Snow starting at 1 a.m. Oh, thank you, Michael. Yeah, we're going to try to be careful. So, one of the viewers right now is saying snow starting about 1 o'clock tomorrow morning up there, like the Rhode Island, Mass area. Yep. Give me a hug. All right, give me a hug. Big hug. Thank you. All right. All right. So let's go try to find a seat since the ladies are ready, and it looks like we are ready. We're gonna get ourselves up and out of here and try to find a good spot for the closing. Harmonious, right? Harmonious. The last Harmonious for this trip. So.
We just have to stay near a bathroom.
Yep. We can definitely do that.
What's wrong?
All right. So let's turn you guys around. So much easier reading this thing at night without the glare of the sun. All right. So grab our beverage and let's walk. Yeah, we did. Thank you. We did go to Animal Kingdom Tuesday. The stream Tuesday started there. So we were there for, about 3 hours. I streamed. And then when we ended, we took a little break. And then before you knew it, we were here at Epcot. And we caught a little Harmonious. That night, though, we were at the UK, I believe, and we kind of got the side of the side of the ring. So tonight we're going to try to set up so we have a good full-on view of the ring. Oh, over in France, we have before. They're very, very good. But the crepe place over there. Stephanie, have we ever tried the crepe place over in Animal Kingdom? I feel like we have. A couple trips ago.
You want to check in and see?
I think we have. We can't remember it right now. Let's go left. So we're going to go towards America. It offers us a beer spot, a bathroom, and probably a pretty good view. So let's go this way. Wow, look at all these people. There is barely a walking path right now. Stay close. Oh, it looks like these people are waiting to... all these people are waiting to get into their viewing area. So they must have had the dining package. Yep, just got run over by a stroller. Whew. All right. you wanna stop right here at this gate? No, that's
People sitting there. These are all high school students. When this
right.
show
When this
starts,
happens, they're gonna be sitting
they're
down.
Gonna, they're gonna sit down or go all the way to the gates, all the way
Right.
against here. This whole area will be clear.
This whole area will
I
be clear.
normally go over in there.
Right. My marching band has eaten in this spot many a time,
Yeah.
so
That's awesome.
right. Yeah. And then hang on, everybody. I'm gonna mute you for 1 minute. All right. So we're gonna get a pretty good view of Harmonious tonight. So this area in front of us, you see like a buffet and stuff. My band has eaten there several times, and then actually down to the right over here, there's a lower pavilion which we've eaten at also. It offers a great view. Typically, one or two things will happen is that hopefully all the kids sit, but sometimes they do get up and go to the forward gate that you can see maybe out over here. But either way, we are as close to this ring as we're going to get besides being over in England and off to the side. So this would be a great view tonight and be up close. So while the ladies are getting hunkered down, oh yeah, Remy's, yeah, so the crepes at Remy's, yeah, so I've had them in France before, if that's what you're talking about. And they're really good. I mean, they're not my thing, but in terms of food that I would never try, I guess, they were actually really, really good. Hold on 1 second. Let's see what's going on here. Here we go. All right. Now, let's see who is in the waiting room. Who is in our waiting room? Put in my earbud. I'm going to take a guess. I bet you it's Pierce. Let's see. I was right. Everybody,
What do you think of the
Pierce
name?
back into the stream tonight.
What do you
What's
think
happening,
of the name?
dude?
What do you think of the name?
What do you think? Hide the wallet. Oh, that's fantastic,
I tried, man.
Pierce. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Defend the host wallet.
Defend the host wallet. That's right. It
Change
got
the
hit
pin, hide the
hard
watch.
this week. Hard, man.
Change the pin, hide the watch. It's adult time, so promise count.
It's adult time. Yes, sir. So what we're going to do is Stephanie and Stella kind of secured our spot.
Okay.
And I think this is going to be a great view tonight. We have almost a similar view as last night, except it's going to be almost unobstructed.
Okay.
Which is going to be great. But while they have our spot, I think I'm going to go grab myself another drink.
It's adult time, so do it.
Lee, what is up, my brother? What's
Lee,
happening?
come on in.
So, give me 1 second. Whoops. There we go. All right. So, let's go grab a beer. You can actually get some gelato there and stuff. It's really good. So, I would say anywhere from Italy to Japan, which spans America also, because America is right in the middle of both of them. You can really have a good view of this show if you get to a spot early and you're right up against the fence. So, and that's what it's all about, right? You want an unobstructed view when you come to watch the nighttime show at Disney World.
Or just do what I do and ride rides during this time because they're walk-on.
You could. So you bring up a great point. If you are not a fan of the closings,
I'm not.
right? One of the best times to get on rides is literally when that show's going on, no matter what park you're in.
The best memory I got of that actually was funny. I think I was 11 or 12. My dad, my mom, my sister really wanted to see the fireworks. It was like we were at Magic Kingdom, and I think at that time it was Happily Ever After.
Oh yeah,
I
HEA.
think so. This would have been back in
like 99.
Oh, this was like 2007.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, so but me and my brother really wanted to go on Splash Mountain.
Yep.
It was like 30 minutes for the fireworks. There's a walk on. There's no one behind us. The guy's like, "You want to go again? Send it."
Oh,
and
nice,
then, little
right?
Did you know, we got on 3 or 4 times.
That's awesome. So,
and then my parents got mad because they missed the fireworks.
So before they were doing the whole early entry and like stay late thing, the very first iteration of that was called the E-Pass or the E-Ticket.
Okay.
And you could buy it. It was $25 or $30 a person.
That wasn't bad.
Nope, it wasn't bad. It was back in the late 90s, early 2000s. And I brought my marching band down, and they had just started the program like 3 or 4 weeks before we got there. So when I tell you it was in its infancy, like it was literally an infant, right? And when you walked in, you got like this paper wristband, like you were going to a nightclub. So what they did is anybody that did not have one of these, so you went and got it about 30 minutes before the park closed. If you did not have this wristband, they kicked everybody else out of the park, right? So from park closing till about 1 o'clock in the morning when they closed, you had the whole park to yourself. So me and the band staff, I remember this like it was yesterday. Big Thunder Mountain up until Seven Dwarfs was probably is still my favorite roller coaster in the MK. We rode that thing 7 times before they stopped it. They let 2 people on behind us and 4 maintenance workers on in front of us in the engine. And then we rode it another like 4 or 5 times before there was actually other people looking to ride it.
That's awesome.
We did that thing like 12 or 13 times without having to get out of the car.
Yeah.
You know, so it was incredible. There was nobody in the park at the time. They limited that pass to, it was something ridiculously small, like 3,000 or 5,000 people. So when I tell you the place was empty, we rode every ride there multiple times without getting out. And I mean all the big rides. Space Mountain, Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain, the Haunted Mansion, Pirates, the Jungle Cruise. We did all the big ones multiple times without getting out. It was the best thing ever.
Close thing I got to that was the one time I stayed at Grand Floridian and Extra Magic Hours. When I was there, it was a nighttime MK. So
yeah.
And of course, I don't care. I parked my ass at Splash Mountain.
Of course you did.
That's my ride.
Yeah, that's really cool though when they do stuff like that. I really wish, you know, with the Extra Magic Hours, they would make it like a pay thing, because while it is limiting, because it is that would limit a lot of people who could not do it. At the same time, it's going to keep that population at that time of night so low that the experience will probably be worth whatever it is they're charging.
Yeah,
you know.
But if it's the morning, I would extend that out to like 7.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Because 30 minutes is ridiculous.
30 minutes is literally enough to get in, and if you watched the stream yesterday, it was enough to.
You hop in the mine train line and get on at 10.
Yeah, so like we got in, they let us through at about 8 o'clock in the morning. Rope drop was at 8:30. We did a lot of rides in the first like hour and a half we were there. And then we were like, all right, the park's really busy. Wait times in that hour and a half shot up from like a 10-minute wait to like 45-minute waits.
Yeah.
So we were like, man, because what happens is, right, is at 9 o'clock, they let everybody else in the free world in.
Yeah.
So,
So either extend it out or put it at night.
Right. You really, and that's what they need to do. They either need to
But they're forcing everyone to buy
extend
Genie
it or
Plus because of that.
yeah, exactly. I'm not really.
I've
I
seen.
can.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I guess I could do this now, since we're done riding rides for the rest of this trip. I am not sure if Genie Plus is worth it unless you're looking to buy those 8 rides. Like if you're looking to buy 2 of those 8 rides offered on any given day because you come here not very often or it's a once in a lifetime trip. I would say the Genie Plus at that point is probably worth it. Really, if you're somebody who frequents here, like I'm very fortunate. I come from Massachusetts. We come down here a few times a year. So, our theory, because we come enough, is if we don't get this trip, we'll get next trip. But man, if you're down here once a year and you're really looking to ride that ride and you can't get it, that would be so frustrating to me.
Yeah.
I would be out of my mind and losing my stuff because you're paying tens of thousands of dollars sometimes, depending upon your family size, to come here and enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? So
that would be annoying.
I don't know if the way we travel, I don't know if it's worth it. We got a couple extra rides in, but I don't really know if.
All right, from what
I don't know if I'll pay for it again.
From what I've seen from the vlogs and streams I've seen,
Sam Winter, please.
I've come to this conclusion.
Sam Winter. Sorry,
it's worth it in 2 parks. It's worth it in 2 parks only.
Sounds good.
Yep.
And you are not standing in one of them.
What? And we're not standing in one of them.
No.
Okay.
It's not worth it in Epcot and Animal Kingdom.
I would say, right. I mean, unless you're looking to go on Ratatouille or Frozen. Agreed. And Animal Kingdom, really, to me,
Flight of Passage.
The only ride, is Flight of Passage.
I think
that's really worth that. It is. And it's, I guess if I scroll back through the chat, Duke Mom says she just read that it is,
she can go to the next window.
It is closed till May now. So,
oh dang.
Yeah, and it's been closed since like early February.
Yeah. But since Hollywood Studios always has ridiculous wait times.
They do. Today, when we got there,
it was nuts.
Man,
there you go.
Thank you. So our we got there after our little ticket fiasco, and it was the wait times were outrageous. I was standing. Actually, hold on a minute. I'll turn you guys around real quick. Now that I'm out of the light, you don't want to look at the shadow. It is literally like Sasquatch shadow. So
you are Squatch.
This morning when our ticket things weren't working, I was like, man, I was so heated.
Oh, I'd be mad if
because I knew if I didn't get a lightning lane or two in like the first 2 or 3 minutes within between 7 and 7:02, 7:03, I knew I was done. And sure enough, by 8 o'clock, the lightning lanes that were still available were 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, we have a park hopper. We're not going to stay in one park till 3 or 4 in the afternoon when we can hop at 2. That doesn't make sense. Why did I buy a park hopper if I wanted to stay in a park till 4 or 5 at night when the park closes at 8 or 9?
True.
It just didn't make sense.
But also for every park but Epcot, park hopping should be new.
It should be.
For every park but Epcot.
Right?
Because Epcot opens at 11?
Epcot, so
10 or 11,
will
right?
open anywhere between 10 and 11.
Yeah.
The countries are usually open by 11 a.m. though, no matter what.
Which is why park hopping at Epcot at noon would be worthless and just piss people off.
Right.
Because you're pretty much rope dropping that park.
Right. Who wants to rope drop a park and spend a whole day on a ticket when you can't get in till 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning?
Oh no, and on top of that, it would give like people who couldn't make a reservation there, like, okay, I'll just go ding in a Magic Kingdom, sit
Right?
there for an hour,
Right? Like, yes, absolutely.
and then the park would flood.
Yep, I agree. Oh, look at this. I don't know if you guys can see this in front of me. So this, I'm assuming this is a marching band. So whatever
Maybe.
this big group is, which I'm going to call a marching band so I can relive my glory, appears to have a very similar food setup to what I have.
Okay.
A lot of the times I come down the buffet, and there's like a pasta dish, there's like salad, there's potatoes. It is fantastic food. I'm not sure where this buffet gets pulled from in terms of cooking, but it is incredible. We're going to show you guys just around just a little bit. There's the American Pavilion.
But yeah, Sean, question: if you don't buy Genie Plus, can you
Yep.
still pay for those like 8 rides without?
You cannot. The only way to pay for those rides is to buy Genie Plus.
That's ridiculous.
And those ride prices surge. So, like, for instance, one day, the Frozen ride was like $7 one morning.
That's not
And
bad.
then the next morning it was like 11 on top of the $15 per day.
Yeah.
Right? So
I'm just happy my favorite ride is not a paid one.
ha ha ha.
But the downside is I can only use one lightning lane.
Yep.
Because they figured people like me would just get all the splash lightning lanes I could.
They do. And they're like, we're not letting that Pierce in.
Nope. He gets one.
Cheers. Thank you for being here, sir.
Again,
Appreciate
adult
it.
time promise. I told you.
Adult
Every
time
Epcot one's gonna
promise.
join you.
That's right.
Man of my word.
Hide that wallet. That's right. Hide that wallet, Ian.
I tried those.
So we are getting ready for Harmonious, which will start at 9 o'clock. So it's coming up very shortly here.
So what time? What time tomorrow do you leave?
What time tomorrow? Well, I thought about it, but you know what? It's been a long week.
Get some sleep.
There's like 10 inches of snow coming. I'm
You're in
probably
no rush to get back.
I got Saturday, Sunday off. I'm more than likely going to have to stop somewhere Friday. So between like all those factors, I'm like, I'll drive as far as I can. And when I start to feel tired, we'll just pull off. We'll grab a room for the night. I'll get up Saturday and finish driving home. So tomorrow I will definitely just kind of sleep in, take my time, pack the car, and then head out.
Hopefully it gets like South Carolina or something.
Oh, yeah. I expect that.
Probably North Carolina.
My expectation is to make it to at least Virginia, somewhere between Richmond and Washington, D.C.
Okay.
So I'll make that tomorrow without a problem, provided that those.
What do you do?
Those
I-95 straight up?
Yeah. So provided like North Carolina and Virginia don't have any sort of like snow or sleet or ice, I should be able to make that in about 12, 13 hours.
Yeah, what we did when we would drive to Maine, we would cut west, I think, in South Carolina and just take the mountains.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you like shot out inland a little bit more. I've done that route before.
It sucks.
It's why? That's a beautiful trip.
I was a kid. I didn't appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're a kid, you never appreciate that when you're a kid. Yeah, of course not. Adult time with Pierce. Yes, Ian. Adult time with Pierce.
Cheers, Ian. The what's called adult time co-host.
So I hope everybody's enjoyed the streams this week, the 2 days.
Dude,
you know. So we do rides. We obviously drink and eat. I mean, that's abundantly clear. You know, there's nothing that's off the table. we
There's
try to
one
set
thing
up
we
the
haven't
day
done
so we're
yet.
never like waiting in line, you know?
Yeah. There's one thing you haven't done yet, though, I don't think on stream.
Really? What's that?
Fireball shots.
I haven't done a fireball shot on screen. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure you haven't yet.
I did one the other day with the producer. Did you miss it? I bet you missed it.
Was it on stream?
Oh, so Michael Riley says he wants me to tell you hello in case you can't see the chat.
I can. Hi, Mike.
He wasn't. So awesome. Oh, so Michael, funny you mentioned the summer series in Bristol. My very good friend, Doug Kelly, he has a band called Topaz. And they play that summer series in Bristol, usually right around the 4th of July weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah,
Did we go that last year?
I've been many times to that series. I mean, outside of COVID, obviously, you know, because COVID kind of put a kibosh on a lot of stuff, you know?
Yeah. Except in Florida.
Right, in the land of good and plenty.
What is COVID here?
They don't know what that is.
Nah. Our governor's like, eh.
Yeah, whatever. It's okay.
Florida,
Don't worry about
it. If it gets Florida man, it gets Florida man.
Florida man. I love looking up Florida man.
Oh, dude. Okay. There's something called the Florida Man Challenge. What you do is you type Florida man into Google and your birthday. And whatever that man got arrested for, there you go.
I tried to look that up, and it literally came up with, like, nothing. And then, I Googled my birthday a couple of different ways in my name, and it came up with something dumb. He, lifted a paper from, a corner store. I'm like, that's dumb. That's not a good Florida man story.
I had a good one. Mine was Florida man arrested for throwing cookie at girlfriend. I'm like, oh,
that's awesome.
That's awesome. And
that
then
is wicked good.
Florida man dies after girlfriend zips him in inside of suitcase.
What?
Yep. It's Florida. That? It's Florida. What do you want me to tell you?
Who does
the Wild
that?
West down here.
That is ridiculous.
That happens a lot in the Panhandle.
That Panhandle's weird, man. That's out near that Alabama, Mississippi area.
Oh, and we've heard a lot of talk of Alabama in our times on Rope Drop.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Oh, Alabama, Kentucky.
Alabama, Kentucky. So, speaking of
Andy Warren, except you, if you're here.
So, talking about that area, funny thing, Harmonious, I'm like, okay, I like it. It's a really good show.
But
it's not Illuminations, right? So I'm like, okay. But honestly, it runs a really strong second in my book. So I'm like, okay. One of my favorite parts of that show is the music at the very end where they get Louisiana groove going. It has kind of a gospel feel to it.
I thought you were going to go one thing that is at the end of that show.
No. And if you just close your eyes for 2 seconds and listen to the vocals on that chick, whoever's singing, I don't even know who it is. That girl has got such a set of pipes on her.
Yeah.
And that music is just so good. I am I could groove to that all day. You know what I mean?
She is good.
Hey, Coach N, what is going on?
Coach.
Coach said, sup, my brothers.
Coach, my fight is won.
Coach. Cheers, my friend. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you have not busted your knuckles anymore. Coach was home trying to get his plow mounted and fixed and get ready for all that snow, you know?
That was a ripe one. That's a ripe coat, eh?
Yeah, that is we'd like to call that on this channel Disney Extra. That is a child with Disney Extra right now. If I close my eyes forever, will it always be the same? Yes, Coach. Yes, it will be. No more snow, no more ice. You'll be good to go. 30 minutes.
30-minute warning.
Here it is.
We got time for Figment.
30-minute walk. We got time. You and Figment.
It's my favorite ride.
So look at this. I'll turn around. They have lit the torches. Cool.
Oh yeah, Sean. Follow up to Tuesday. Second interview is next week.
Tuesday. Oh, good. That's awesome, Pierce. That's wicked awesome. Second interview next week. That's phenomenal.
Thanks, man.
Good luck, dude. Good luck. That's awesome. Name that song.
No.
All right. Coach says cheers and then name that song.
Is it called Pat Farts Enough?
What is it with you guys in that? I don't get it. Man, I love
Class of '86, man.
I love that they kept all the flaming.
Isn't that right, Coach?
I don't know, tower pots around the lagoon.
I'm
I
probably
think
getting
that's
roasted by
just
Coach right now, but I can't see it.
such an awesome touch. So let's take a look at the ball here real quick.
Oh yeah. While you were here, did you ever get a chance to see the what's called golf ball show?
Did I ever get to see what was that?
The Rainbow Connection show on the ball.
No, I have not.
Oh, Tom
That is
streams
the
it all the time.
one thing
and it's
I've
nuts.
missed.
It's nuts.
That is the one thing I've missed is the
As
Rainbow
you said,
Connection.
next trip. As you said,
So,
next trip.
but yeah, next trip. So
I think it's
trip,
that's like 6:30.
So that means next trip I just need to hang out in Epcot at like dusk when the lights go on and just grab a drink somewhere where I can watch the ball for hours until it happens.
It's at like 6:30.
Oh, yeah. See, every time we've been here at that time, we've always been inside somewhere doing something else.
Okay. Or if you time it right, say it's like wait in line for Spaceship Earth and get off.
I love Spaceship Earth. A lot of people hate
So
it.
do I.
They're like,
ride's
oh,
amazing.
man, that ride's so old. It needs updating. I think that ride is absolutely fantastic.
I love it, but it does need some TLC in there.
Maybe a little freshening
But
up.
not a 2-year thing.
Right.
not
Like,
a
I don't
2-year
want
thing.
like a whole like overhaul of it. I
No,
love like
no.
the
Close it
Phoenicians.
down for 6 months.
I love the early 1900s.
Yep.
I could do without the 1980s. That part is just so
Oh yeah. The
not
80s.
what the 80s were. I mean,
Oh
really.
yeah, just like the Carousel Progress. the
Yeah.
future.
I mean,
When I said
And, like-
hashtag 1980s.
yeah. And like the real stuff in the 60s, I'm like, man, we can do better than that.
Yeah, that's
You
what I'm
know?
saying. You what's gonna change that stuff?
Coach says, Sean, I see a buffet that needs your attention. So, Coach, before you showed up, I actually talked about this. So these very nice young people in this group, which is very vast. This group is big. We are going to assume is either a marching band or a singing group that has performed here
Yes.
somewhere over the last week or is going to. This is a meal, like a whole dining package that can be bought. I have done this. Oh my gosh. I can't even count. It's been so many times from running the marching band for like almost 30 years at the local high school. We did this all the time, every time we came down here. So the buffet meal is awesome. You know, usually there's like a chicken, a pasta. There's some sort of like pork. There's potatoes in there. There's salad. It's a really good spread. It's very expensive per person, but it is well worth what you pay because not only do you get a good meal, but you get a fantastic seat. So with a stroke of luck, a lot of these guys will just stay seated and we will have an unobstructed view of the ring, which I don't know if you guys can see is like right here. So, hey, Devora, welcome in. What's happening? You hear Pat is with me and he's throwing a fit. That is false. Pat is not with me. And if he was, I don't know. Maybe he might be throwing a fit. I doubt it, but definitely false.
Sorry, need a refill.
Although maybe, I don't know if he's here. I haven't checked on that stream. I haven't checked on the Rope Drop stream in several hours, so I'm not sure what exactly is happening on that stream right now.
We're probably in the garden.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a relaxing night in the garden, sure. Yep.
That'd be my guess. But yeah, today was tiring as all hell.
Oh, I bet. The news feed must have been crazy with the whole Ukraine stuff,
dude.
huh?
Dude. And
I can only imagine.
Oh,
so
no.
For those of you that don't know, Pierce does news production for, we will leave it unnamed. For an unnamed news place.
Purposes, I don't want to disclose where I work.
He does news production. So, like, you know, in the last 24 hours, when you get situations like the Ukraine or, I don't know, aliens have landed out in Utah again, and the news feed goes crazy, Pierce is like a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest.
Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we're also balancing, this might give some away where I work, but we're balancing this with CPAC. So it's been like, okay, take Biden here, take whoever speaking there.
Yeah.
Like, make up your minds, people.
I know exactly what you're talking about. How'd you get hooked up down there after you graduated high school and schooling? And
one more time?
How did you get hooked up down there after you got out of school?
I actually went to college for 3 years.
Yeah.
I managed the TV station over at Florida Atlantic, and then 3 of my friends who were seniors graduated. They got internships they got jobs at the network I'm at now. They brought me in to intern. I interned there for a year. The rest is history.
Huh. No kidding. That easy, huh?
I worked my butt off, but yeah, it's been worth it. So I was in the booth when we called Trump.
Oh yeah.
And I was literally running our Mueller Day coverage when his final report came out.
No way.
Oh yeah, I was running that.
Wow.
I was line producing with my host, and I was in the chair for 6 hours.
Jeez. So Coach says that he is heading out plowing at 3:30 a.m. Neighborhood and I are lubing the livers at the moment. That is fantastic, Coach.
That's the best way I've heard it.
Yep.
Yes.
You got to get good and lubed up to make sure you're ready to go take care of 10 to 12 inches of snow.
Yeah, right. In what's called Batavia.
Yeah.
Or whatever, Lely, Coach N, Western New York City.
Devora approves.
Oh, Devora. How's the life of the sweet and holy? All I will say is, Devora.
Pierce buttering you up, Devora. Hey, Gansett Daddy, what is going on?
Really?
Yes, Pierce is live again. If anybody else wants to get in on the stream,
jump on in.
Click the link at the top. You are more than welcome to jump in.
I don't bite.
Don't lie. Of course you do.
Not unless asked. It's after dark now, so we can do this.
This is what we know on this channel as Adult Time.
Adult Time. Where
this is Adult Time.
Every Adult Time. I'd be here.
Yes. I mean, it's still a family show, but it's Adult Time.
Really? Fine, I'll behave.
Don't mess with Devora or you'll get horns, says Coach.
I met Devora. She's easy.
Oh, no.
All bark, no bite.
All bark, no bite. I don't know. I'm kind of a little scared of her. Not going to lie.
Once you get a drunk or 6 in her, she's fine. Oh, yeah, also, before, just saying, April, Irishman.
And
be ready.
I think Devore just got back from Hawaii, which is awesome. I've seen some of the pictures. They look absolutely incredible.
That trip looked awesome.
I was wicked jealous.
I've the furthest west on that coast I've gone is Seattle.
Yep.
Seattle is depressing, man.
Yeah, because it rains like 364 days a year.
And everyone just hates themselves.
And everyone hates themselves. I'm sorry if you're from Seattle, but you hate yourself.
Again, that's just what I saw. Like, everyone's just miserable. And, yeah, I was there with the TV station FAU. That was the last trip I went on with that TV station where I legally could not drink.
Oh, no.
Ugh. Oh, and the first one when I was 19 and shocked, they took us to New York.
Oh, really?
19-year-old Pierce in New York? Yeah. I was trying to find something.
Devore, that's very cool.
Hey, Devore, come on in.
All right, I got to go throw my cup away. I will be right back here in 2 seconds.
Pearson,
y'all coming for a walk with me.
Oh, I thought
we are going to the bestest Disney table in the entire world.
A trash
the
can.
Closest trash can. See, I'm not kidding. Look, people are eating over here. It happens all the time.
I believe it.
Ooh, and that one is very full. So, funny situation with that. I was talking a little earlier, and Stephanie was the one that noticed, is that this trip, we have noticed several like trash cans along Disney, like overflowing, which is not normal. Hopefully, in getting another. What time is it right now?
Adult time.
It's adult time, but what time is it? Let's see.
8:42.
Oh, 8:42. Hang on 1 second.
So I'm in charge now. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yep, I can hear you, and Gansett Daddy is correct. We are going for another beer, but let's go over here. Let's see if the outdoor bar in Italy has beer. I don't know if they do, though.
Is there what's called a pizza window open?
A what?
The pizza window.
The pizza window was closed tonight.
From what I read, they're only open like 100 days a year.
Yeah, you know what? I've seen it open before.
They're open like 4 days a month. It's ridiculous. Oh, no.
Man, I can't.
Be like 8-9 days
maybe.
a month.
I might be able to get a beer here. Yes,
I don't see why not, dude.
Oh, yeah, I think they have Peroni or something. So let's see. Let's see what they got.
Lame.
Nah, I don't know.
Lame.
So here's what's on the menu. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Italian IPAs.
Ah.
This menu might help you because we're out of the Cabernet and Merlot.
Oh, all right. Hang on. Here's what they got.
Hosting a wine guy.
We also have our amber beer. That's like an ale.
Amber beer?
Yep.
Go for it.
Sold American, even though it's Italy. Let's do it.
All right. 1 amber beer or 2?
Yes. 1 amber beer or 2.
Or 6.
Or 2's good.
2?
2,
Okay.
sure.
Devora, take notes from this man.
How you paying for this?
Take notes.
I have my
Double
card
fisting.
right here. Yep. My viewers love it when I order 2. Double fisted. That's their motto. And I aim to please. So. All right. So this may take a little work where I have to drink down about a third of one to hold it in one hand. But we will get both of them back to our spot. Now I'm good. Thanks.
Hey, Sean, is
Thank you.
CeeLo here?
I have not seen CeeLo yet.
Loaf.
I have not seen the loaf.
Come on.
So,
Rosé, 2.
All right. Let's see if I can get both you guys. See if I can get all you guys back. Oh, look at this. Sean's got skills. Holding the camera level. Holding the beer level. This, my friends, I have hit the epitome of streaming skills. So, as I come over, I'm going to ask the producer to take one.
Even though they're both for you.
Yeah, they're both for me, but
Adult time beer fun.
adult time beer fun. No, what do you want? I'll go back. I only went over to Italy. Do you want something to drink? Let's see. All right. She said forget it.
Okay, this is the one time I will say do not hide the wallet.
Do not have the wallet.
Do not hide the wallet.
Let's see here. Scroll back
Get the
through the chat
producer
for a
involved.
minute. Let me scroll up. Throwing out cup, hopefully getting another. So I took Gansett Daddy's advice.
Gansett
Yep.
Daddy, you're a wise man.
Devora, what'd she say here? Ooh, 5 hours. That's not bad.
Oh, Devorah's probably roasting me right now.
Nope, not yet.
Wow. Okay. Again, Devorah.
Oh, it's only like,
ready.
she said it was
Ready
like
for
a 5 hour flight for her to get to Hawaii. That's not terrible.
That sounds about right. Again, I really want to go to California. I just need things to change out there before I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's some places in what's called Central California for music reasons I really want to check out.
Gansett Daddy. 2.5 better than waiting in line again. You're darn right it is.
Damn right.
Oh, Coach. So Coach is asking, should he cut a week out of his Cali trip for a 3-in-1? Add a fifth week.
3-in-1.
Yeah, and add a fifth week to the trip.
In Cali or in Florida?
Options are nice. So Coach has a really good system right now because he's getting to the point in his working career where he's getting ready to enjoy life, we'll call it, and he's really lining himself up to go travel and do a lot of really cool stuff, man.
Coach, avoid California for a while.
Yeah, do you think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like,
depends
what's
on
the difference between California and Florida at this point?
Depends on on the mandates if they go away.
I guess.
I don't know. Like, I just don't like it when states discriminate against people.
Coach says it's nice to be old. Coach, I am not going to call
Class of
you
86,
old.
right, Coach?
I'm going to call you seasoned.
I'm
You are
going to call you experienced.
Yes, Coach is by no means old yet.
No, because he acts like a 12-year-old.
He is not old. If you ever met him in person,
he's an overgrown child.
You would know that he is not old, even physically. He's not old. He's in really good shape. You know what I mean? So
child.
He is not. Come on.
As in, like, he cracked jokes
86 indeed, he says. Act like a 21-year-old. That's right, Coach. Now's the time, buddy.
That's what I'm saying, Sean.
Avoid Canada.
Child.
Lindsay D says avoid Canada then.
Yeah. Oh, God. That was another fun story, speaking of Canada.
Yeah, did they ever lift their
fun.
restrictions after all that, like, truck stuff? Or
and
like
guess
what?
They're here now, too.
Yeah, I heard they're
got about
supposed
3 or
to
4 of them.
occupy, like, D.C., like, this weekend or something.
No,
so.
that's starting on Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. Good, I miss it. Fantastic.
Because they're timing it with what's called State of the Union.
Oh, all right.
But it started in
10
LA.
minutes.
Started in LA. Then another one formed in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I think I live in the one state where it's almost guaranteed not to. Just
So,
saying. I can
for
guarantee
those of
$1
you
will not
just
form a sport.
joining, thank you very much. I hope you hit that like button on the way in.
Oh yeah, smash the like button.
We are, yes,
Like button.
please smash the like button. And we are here with one of our longtime viewers, Piers. We are at Epcot. We're going to watch Harmonious in just 10 minutes. We have a front and center view. Should be one of the better views we have gotten this week. And this is our last night here. So I hope you all enjoy it.
And you said probably over the summer you're coming back?
Yeah, so typically we like to come here in August, when
Yeah.
it's hot, like the 7th ring of hell. We love to come
Sean,
visit
let me
Disney.
know, man, because if you give me like 2 or 3 weeks notice, like I can drive up there.
Wow, that would be cool.
We can finally have what's called a Bay Farm conversation in person.
Yeah, for sure.
Talk about Mark. Oh, Mark.
That'd be very cool.
The memories of Mark.
The memories of Mark.
God, that dude was never left Woodstock.
And who's the other maintenance guy? I'm trying to remember what his name was.
I'm
other
shocked
guy
your mom,
I
I'm shocked
worked
and happy
with-
your mom did not have yearbooks.
Oh my God.
Because
So
we all
she
know
worked-
where my pretty much baby pictures would have ended up.
Yeah, she worked there for a long time, and then she saw, because she was the person who did like all the money.
Yeah.
There was a point after you and me, that
You left?
she saw a lot of writing on the wall,
Oh,
and
really?
she decided to like leave and go other places.
That sucks.
And then right after she left, they started making like a lot of big changes and stuff. So,
Yeah.
you
Like
know.
the animals were gone.
Yeah.
That was half.
Yep,
that was
animals
half
are
the thing, though.
gone. They built like the big gym that they have there now. They have this
I did not
huge
have the
gym.
The gym would have been cool though, but not at the expense of the animals though.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
That's ridiculous.
August. Yep, I'm in. Oh, Gansett Daddy. August. He says, "Yep, I'm in."
Oh, Gansett. Apparently me, and you have an invite from Patrick to go to Building D.
Let's see. I'm just scrolling back.
There was
Tahoe,
dark
St.
evidence
Clair.
that Patrick invited you and me to Building D. It happened.
So we have on the ground in front of me, we have the producer and a sleeping influencer. She has had a very long week.
She's probably exhausted.
Yeah, so I'm sure once the show starts
She'll wake
and
up.
the fireworks go off, she is gonna spring up. But
She'll be up for another hour and then pass out.
yeah, hopefully they, she won't be too terrified.
But yeah, Sean, if I come up, it'll probably just be for the day. So I was thinking like Disney Springs or something.
Dude, that
I
would
could
be
make it.
awesome. Yeah, that would be wicked awesome. Hold on 1 second.
All right, brother.
Let's see here.
What's the wait room?
We are just helping out the producer. Is that yours? There we go. All right. So, before we get started here tonight, let's turn the camera
But yeah,
around.
that's all depending if gas is under like $6 a gallon.
Oh my God! Like seriously. All right,
dude. Because
Let's see.
I was reading today.
Yep.
Because as you probably know, this administration shut down some of our key pipelines, and where we're getting a lot of our oil right now.
Yep.
That's what I'm worried about. We get a lot of it from Russia.
So look, We have like 5 minutes to go. So here's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut up.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. I
Cheers.
appreciate it. Cheers. Salute. This week we've gained over like 130 subscribers.
Sean, cheers
It's
to you for that.
incredible.
That is amazing.
So, man, I've been putting in the work, but it's been because
You
of
have
everybody
earned
that's
it, my
been
man.
coming into the stream. So I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you that have donated and hit the tip jar. It helps with the food and the drink. We're putting it to good use. We may have a giveaway before the week is over. We're going to try to work that out tomorrow before we leave. And just thank you. Thanks for being here and being part of this growing micro streamer community. I truly, truly appreciate it. So, salute. Thank you very much,
Sean,
everybody.
just let me say this. You have earned this, man, to gain 20% in a week. That is amazing. You have put in a lot of work. You earned this.
I've been like...
You've been grinding, man.
I have been grinding this thing like anybody and everybody I could talk to.
Yep.
I've been using Sherry Mar's QR code. My We're Live shirt when I was off stream. People are like, hey, what's that shirt all about? I'm like, I have a YouTube channel. Shoot the QR code, hit subscribe, please. It has literally been like a week's work of like PR here, you know? So as much as it's been a vacation, it has been like a working vacation.
Yep.
And I've enjoyed every minute of it. It's been totally awesome. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn the camera. I'm going to shut my trap for once this week. And we are going to join everybody else here at Epcot. And we are going to enjoy Harmonious for the last time until we return, which could be April, maybe. I doubt it. But definitely, more than likely, August. So let's all enjoy. I'd like to thank everybody that's been on this week. Every one of my guests, Pierce, Jess, Coach, Andrea, Emily was here, Triton. Thank you all for being on. I really appreciate you guys coming in, sitting down, just kind of chilling out with me. That was so awesome. So let's enjoy Harmonious for one last time.
And just so everyone has the full screen, I'm going to sign off.
Oh, all right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
As a producer, man, I get these things.
Thank you, Pierce. There's Pierce, everybody. Or hashtag hide the wallet. So for those of you just joining the stream here, we are at Epcot for our fourth and final night, and we are going to be watching Harmonious. So thank you again to everybody that's watched. Thank you to all of those that have been on stream. Thank you, everybody, for the generosity of those that have hit the tip jar. It has definitely helped out in the drink department because we do rides and drinks here on this stream. So I hope everybody will subscribe and continue to watch when we get back to Massachusetts and we start doing what we do back home a couple times a week. So please make sure you are subscribed and you have hit that bell notification. And in just a few minutes, Harmonious is going to start. So thank you for a fantastic week. I appreciate you all being here. And let's enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you, Pierce. So right now, over this group that has a preferred viewing and buffet dinner, as you can see in front of us, you can see the Epcot ball, and here we go. Here is Harmonious.
All around us, the world is alive.
zoom in and turn up your volume.
We find each other in song.
Oh boy. Good thing I have the Tesla. I don't. Yeah. Woo! All right. Trying to get you guys the. All right. Wow. Favorite part of the show. If you ain't dancing, you ain't got no soul. Yeah, girl, get it. Woo! sky, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Woo! Ow! Woo! Yeah! Ow! Yes, sir! Put you down for a second. Sauce taco. Hey, Star, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Very cool part of the show coming up right here.
The human spirit. Set the song inside you soaring, and the whole wide world will hear it.
All you fireworks fans, this is your time. Wow. Wow. How awesome. How wicked. How wicked awesome. How awesome. Stella says that was intense. Woo, man. I'll tell you, like, Illuminations is still my favorite, but boy, is that a second. Man. And I'm talking AGA, all that. They have crammed so much technology in here. It is absolutely incredible. I hope everybody who can experience this comes out and sees it. And for those of you that maybe can't, that's okay. I hope you have at least gotten a taste of what this show has to offer. It is incredible. So, right now, so here's what we're gonna do, right? So I'm going to bring in here the producer and the influencer.
I'm over here.
Yeah, I know you're over here. Let's see, where's everybody else? There she is. Come on in here real quick. So look, we've had. Let me get a good camera angle. There we go. We have had an awesome time this week. We thank you all for being here. Thank you, Stella. This week, we've had not only fun, we've gained a ton of new friends on our stream. So, from all of us to all of you, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. We hope you follow us on all of our adventures, and we'll see you real soon. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow on the way home. Bye, everybody. Thank you for being here. Much love to all of you. I will see you all later. Bye.